Welcome back to another episode of Seahawks Central Sports. We are back in the studio once again, and we have a lot to update you guys on.
Today's stories will include insight into a COVID-19 outbreak within some women's sports teams, a look at the Blue versus Teal baseball series, and even an NBA championship for one of our very own UNCW alumni. To kick it off, here's Dane Palacis with the scoop on coronavirus.
As the coronavirus continues to sweep through the nation, UNCW has identified clusters of the virus involving the women's basketball, women's softball, the men's soccer, and the swimming and diving teams, all since the start of October. The individuals involved in these COVID clusters have been isolating and are being monitored or treated as needed. For more information about the confirmed cases, check out the COVID-19 data dashboard on the Best for the Nest site.
Thanks, Dane. This weekend, the baseball team held their Blue versus Teal series, which, due to COVID-19, was closed off to the public. The first game of the series was played on Friday, October 23rd, and was an interesting look into how the players have been developing for the season. We saw some outstanding performances from newcomers such as Hunter Hodges, who sent 5 opposing players back to the dugout and only allowed 2 base runs in his 3-inning stint on Friday. Blue took the first game with a score of 4-2. We also saw some action on Saturday with performances by brothers Cole and Cody Benton, both of whom pitched fantastic 3- and 4-inning runs respectively, allowing only 1 walk between the two. We also saw some familiar faces, such as Cole Weiss, who brought in 2 runs off a single, contributing to the 8-3 win for Teal. Unfortunately, the third game of the series has been postponed due to weather, and we do not have a rain date as of this moment. But hopefully, that game will deliver more great plays from one of this school's best teams.
There's quite a few familiar faces from the NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, even J.R. Smith. Then there's a familiar face in the UNCW landscape in Devontae Caycock. The former Seahawks standout was on the roster for the team's championship run after being called up from the G League, where he made it to both the All-Rookie and All-G League first teams. Caycock's UNCW career saw him finish 4th in school history in points and number 1 in rebounds, as he helped the Seahawks win 2 CAA championships in both 2016 and 17. And now, in 2020, he's an NBA champion. What's a better way to kick off the new year than with some college basketball? With the CAA schedule being announced, this is now a reality for the men's and women's basketball teams. With the pandemic still affecting the country, the CAA has decided to move to an all-conference schedule that will feature weekend back-to-back games throughout January and February. Both teams will start the season on January 2nd against Drexel, with the men traveling to Philadelphia to meet the Dragons, while the women will play host in Trask Coliseum. That'll do it for another episode of Seahawks Central Sports. Be on the lookout for more updates on our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at UNCW TealTV.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember to be real
And keep it teal. Be safe out there, Seahawks.